Hi there, Dave Johnson here from Superior Lapidary. I have been working in my shop. You've all seen my shop before, I hope. If not, take a look at some of the old videos. And I've been trying to make some room and clean things up, and I've been pretty successful at it, but still it's a little tight in here. So what's a guy to do when you don't really have much room? Buy a big piece of equipment and add that to the mess. I'll show it to you in a second. Well, I'm really not showing you it as much as the box that it came in. I made a purchase from Highland Park during their Black Friday deals just before Thanksgiving, and yeah, I got a machine. If I can get this thing unboxed, I'll show it to you. I'll add a quick little clip of when it was delivered early this morning. Great gentleman dropped it off from a shipping company, put it on a pallet jack, wheeled it in, and actually set it on a couple of some wheels that I have so I can move it around to where it's finally going to be.
What is this?
It is a shaping machine. It's for shaping rocks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get this off of the wheels and onto the ground, but you know, I might employ some help, or maybe my lift will work for me. It's well over 300 pounds, I think, or right in that neighborhood, so it is not easy. So the first thing I got to do is get rid of all of these clips. Okay, the top is off. See a couple of bolts in the bottom. I'll show you those. I'm pretty certain those are going to have to come out. Oh yeah, there's bolts all the way around. I got to figure out what size that is, and then relieve this crate of bolts. All right, let's see what's inside this thing now. Okay, side one is off. I consider this protected as well as it should be. The two is off. Those last two screws I took off really didn't do much. In case you want to know, 10 millimeter, that socket that nobody has, you've had maybe 10 of them, you don't have any anymore. That's the one you need for this project. Okay, I got side number 3 off. Now we're going to try side number 4. There is side number 4, folks. So that's exciting. You know, these, it's a very strong wood box, but it's not going to last outside. It's pretty cruddy wood. I don't know what they make it out of, but it works. It did its job. Can hardly even think of a way to reuse it and make it worth anybody's while. Short of building another crate. Okay, let's spin this around and I'll show you what we got. Alright, well here it is. It's my brand new Highland Park Shaping Machine, number 104191. It's got the beautiful plate on the front. I haven't seen any damage. There was a couple of nicks in the case that it was in. It's sitting on wheels and on a pallet. It's bolted to the pallet. So now I got to get this over where I want it, which is only like 10 feet that way. The real problem I'm facing is how I'm going to get it off of this pallet. That's going to be interesting. All right, well that's the general location where it's going to be. Let me unwrap this plastic and take a little look-see at the machine. Maybe I can use my lift. I could use it this height, but honestly, if it was down 6-8 inches, I'd be a lot happier. Although, the wheels that it's on, it would be awful nice to keep the wheels on it because that makes things easy to move around, relatively. So, yeah, I'm gonna get that plastic out of there. All right, I'm going to keep you folks with me here as we take it our first look. Yeah, there's a little bit of packing in here. I'm going to leave that there. There's no reason for me to take that off. Oop. Oh yeah, it's got a catch on the door. I can reach it. That's good. There's some goodies inside. It's a big goodie inside. Big wheel. Got one of them now. I didn't have one of those before. Oh, counterweight. Got one of them now. Didn't have one of them before. Oh, got the phenolic pins to hold your rock. I didn't have them before. I got them now. And last but not least, oh, I got another little chrome handle. Gotta love that. I didn't have that before, but I got one now. Okay, there's the first look at the Highland Park Shaping Machine. I'll show you when I get it in place, and I don't know. I'll probably get this video out before I make a first cut on it, but yeah, unboxing was relatively easy. It arrived safely as far as I can tell so far. Now I just got to get it off of the pallet and the wheels that it's sitting on. All right, I hope to see the fruits of my labor. I've been struggling mightily here for the past, I'll bet you 45 minutes, trying to rig this thing up using my wire lift to lift it up to get the wheels and the pallet out from underneath it. So there's what I got. I got a wire lift. I got a strap. The strap is going through the machine. Right there, and that's a pretty sturdy spot. Same on the other side, right through the door to access the internals of it. So, my plan is to unbolt the 4 remaining bolts if they play nice. Lift this up maybe a half an inch or so, get the pallets out of the way, and let's get the back to. Okay, I believe that's all that's holding this machine to that pallet, which is sitting on a set of cheap wheels. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, that is the limit of the lift. That was part of the problem, is I can't lift it very high. So I got about 1 inch on one side, it's floating a little on the other. And the fellow who dropped it off, he just kind of tipped it on the side and got it on the wheels. I helped him out as best I could. It's hanging up on this corner, folks. Need 1 more inch of lift. Right persuasion is all we needed. All you can do is laugh. Good Lord. Oh, we are close. I'm really not happy with this. But I think it's going to work out. Almost. Almost. This is not the way to treat a new machine, folks, but sometimes you've got to get the work done. Okay, now to bump this back in place to where I need it. I gotta save room for the Everclean yet. I'm putting an Everclean on here as soon as that comes in. Its legs opened up. The real problem is I don't want the back corner to land on the frame of this, so I'm going to pull it as I lower it. Alright. Okay, there we are. 4191 has landed on the floor. It's mine, it's not broke. Zeke, Sherman, John, everybody, I'm sorry I did it this way, but it worked out. Hey, you guys have done a lot of things in your lives too. You get it. So I'm happy to have this here. I think that's where we're going to cut this video. That was fun. I now have a shaping machine, and now I just got to get some oil in there and get it up and running, but that'll be the next video. So thanks everybody. Again, this was a Highland Park Shaping Machine. I bought it on their Black Friday deals, which goes on for more than a day. It's a couple weeks worth. You can get stuff. I got a nice discount. Now I've got to make a bunch of stuff and make it pay for itself. Yeah, hopefully it will. All right, give this thing a like. I'd appreciate that. let's grab the parts they sent with it in the bottom oil container and put them on the machine. This will just take a couple minutes. Yeah, easy peasy, I hope. We'll see. Okay, so on the, what I'll call the right side of the machine, we've got a bolt here. I'm going to dig into my pocket and got a couple of tools. A little thing of Allen wrenches. I believe this is going to be the number 5 metric. So your big wheel goes on this side. Yeah, it suddenly became winter out. We got snow coming down now. I knew it would happen, and then it did. Let's see what I got in my pocket. Ah, I got the little handle here. That goes in the very front of the machine. So the one handle spins on here. Got a 9/16 wrench, which I think is going to work just fine. There, that's on there. That lifts the machine up and down, the head. So, got your wrench. We're going to go to the other side of the machine. So there's a little bolt here on the end of this shaft, and that's where this counterweight goes. Assumption is it's adjustable, so I'm going to spin this out. Let's see here. Just so you know, that is a number 4 Allen wrench, and it was kind of hard for me to get in here and get that out. Great. So what I did, I went through my bins of spare pieces and parts and found a little finger wheel. I hope this turns out to be a good decision, but we'll replace that in here. And I'm going to have to try and get a tool in there. I don't know what the thread pitch is on that, I can't tell you. But that goes in there and holds that just fine, and I think that's going to be a lot more convenient. We'll see. Jury's out. Yeah. There. I put everything together. I ran out of spare parts in my pocket, and yeah, that's all the little pieces and parts that they sent with. So, I hope that helps.